Okay, welcome guys to this presentation where we are going to look at biology 2025 paper 2 GCE. So today we are going to look at paper 2. So we are going to start with section A. Okay, so section A, question number 1 is saying figure 1 shows a parasite cell observed under a light microscope. Question A, identify the parts labeled A, B, and C in figure 1. So A is the cell wall, B is the vacuole, and C is the chloroplast. So A, cell wall, B, vacuole, and C, chloroplast. A, cell wall, B, vacuole, and C, chloroplast. Question B, explain the functions of the part labeled A in figure 1. So the part labeled A we said is the cell wall. So what is the function of the cell wall? So the function of the cell is to protect the inner parts of the cell. So you just say it protects the inner parts of the cell. Question C, state two differences between the cell in figure 1 and the one found in the human trachea. So they want us to differentiate between the cell in figure 1, which is a parasite cell, and the cell found in the human trachea, which is the ciliated cell. Now guys, take note, the cell in figure 1 is a plant cell. Then the cell which is found in the human trachea is an animal cell. So indirectly they're asking us to state the differences between a plant cell and an animal cell. Okay, so we know the differences, right? So one, a plant cell has a cell, while an animal cell has no cell. Two, a plant cell has a vacuole, while an animal cell has no vacuole. 3, a plant cell has chloroplast, while an animal cell has no chloroplast. And 4, we know that a plant cell has a regular shape, while an animal cell has an irregular shape. So this is what they basically want us to talk about. So now, how would you write this one? So you write it like this. You say the cell in figure 1 has a cell wall, while the cell in human trachea has no cell wall. 2, the cell in figure 1 has a vacuole, while the cell in human trachea has no vacuole. 3, the cell in figure 1 has chloroplast, while the cell in human trachea has no chloroplast. 4, the cell in figure 1 has a regular shape, while the cell in human trachea has an irregular shape. So they just wanted 2 points. Okay, question D, state the names of any other 2 organelles that would be seen if the cell in figure 1 was observed under an electron microscope. So this cell, take note, was seen under a light microscope. Now, which other features can you see if you get this cell and then you put it on an advanced microscope called an electron microscope? Which other features which are not shown on this cell can you see? That's what the question is seeking us to mention. They want us to name 2 other parts which can be seen when we put this cell on the stage of an electron microscope. So the other features are, you can see the mitochondrion or mitochondria. You can also see the Golgi bodies. There are a lot. You can say mitochondrion, 1, 2, you can say Golgi bodies, 3, you can say smooth endoplasmic reticulum, 4, you can say rough endoplasmic reticulum, 5, you can say the nuclear membrane. So there are a lot, but this question was only asking us to mention just 2. So you can say mitochondrion, Golgi bodies, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, rough endoplasmic reticulum, and others. Okay, so this marks the end of questioning.